Coach Eddie George and his staff is putting something special together over there that is looking real good right now. Tennessee State started off a bit slow when the season first started. You know, they had a couple of losses, and now they're starting to get that momentum in which they have now won back-to-back games. Guys, let's go ahead and jump on in to break it down, the Tennessee State versus Tennessee Tech game. It's your favorite coach back at it again, 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow League Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. And for all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, hit that notification bell, like, share, and comment on these videos. Also, guys, don't forget, tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. It's not but positive vibes over here. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, everybody, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and tap on in. We're just going to get right on in this thing right now. The rivalry between these teams over the years date back about 14 years, in which the home team pretty much has the better record in these games. And if you're one that have watched these two teams, you already know things get heated amongst these two teams quickly. As you saw in this game, there was multiple, and I mean multiple, personal foul flags that was thrown. Mainly, the bulk of those was going towards Tennessee State. But you know what? They got to clean that up because they had a lot of crazy penalties called against them in this game. The Tennessee State defense were a little weary against the Tennessee Tech offense running the ball up and down the field. David Gist ran the ball 23 times for 113 yards. Combined, the Tennessee Tech team, they ran the ball 47 times for 213 yards, averaging 4.5 yards per carry. Now, the Tennessee Tech quarterback, this young man here, Willie Miller, this guy here, I mean, he was a magician out there with the ball. I mean, he was doing some things with that ball, especially with running the option. I mean, he'd run that option down the field. You got the running back on the side of him, I mean, side by side. And as soon as he saw he was going to pitch that ball, he stepped back. Willie had kicked that ball to him, and guess what? The running back is up the field, getting those extra yards after the pitch. But you know what? I'm going to tell you this. Tennessee State finally was able to get that defense to make some changes, and they were able to slow that down. But Miller for Tennessee Tech was able to throw the ball. He was able to get hot throwing the ball in the second quarter, in which things started opening up a little bit more. He threw the ball 12 times for 126 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Now, Coach George and his staff was trying to set the tone early in this game, in which they went for it while in the red zone. Did you guys know they got a 310-pound fullback? Man, look here. This young man got out there on the field and had the running back follow him. You know, follow me. Follow me. Y'all know that song, right? Yeah, he had the running back follow him to get on in the end zone. Unfortunately, he came up short. They ended up fumbling the ball in the red zone on their first drive down the field, giving the ball back to Tennessee Tech, in which things, you know, were looking a little leery because I'm sitting there looking like, guys, y'all are moving this ball. What are you doing? You gotta fix the little stuff. Tennessee State, they finally got things together. Jerry Hickbottom was able to get that offense running out there on the field. Now, the big uglies up front, I got to give them some credit. Number 67, Shandon Page. Number 78, Brandon Jones. Number 72, Will James. Number 77, Jalen Gupton. Number 70, Robert Lacey was giving Hickbottom time to throw the ball down the field. Hickbottom threw the ball 34 times, completing 20 for 256 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception and 1 sack. Now, the 1 interception that he did throw was in the third quarter, in which they were moving the ball down the field, getting themselves positioned to go ahead and possibly put either a field goal or a touchdown on the board. He ended up throwing another interception. This one young man here, you got to give him his props. None other than Rodell Rodman, the tight end for Tennessee State. This young man had 4 receptions for 106 yards, 1 touchdown. And Draymond Johnson, he had 3 receptions for 38 yards, 1 touchdown. Johnson caught the winning touchdown pass in the overtime that got Tennessee State their second consecutive win. Like I said, as a team, Tennessee State rushed the ball 25 times for 120 yards. Now, the game against Tennessee Tech was more of which team was going to be able to execute plays in the manner which they needed to keep moving the ball down the field and limit the penalties, in which Tennessee State, they kept shooting themselves in the foot with all of the penalties that they were getting throughout the game, which was stalling out plays, not to mention, as I stated before, the fumbles, the interception just kept killing momentum for the team. But you know what? Coach George and the Tennessee Tigers look to continue to keep, you know, installing things into the offense and defense to get these young men to understand, hey, listen, we got to do things necessary for us to better position ourselves there so that we can win these games and not give games away on just making simple mistakes. Hey, hats off to Coach George and his coaching staff for fighting through and getting this overtime win. Hey, you Tennessee State fans, where y'all at out there? Y'all got to come out and support this man. He's trying to put something together for you guys, and he needs your help. So come out there and come out there and cheer this team on the victory. Win, lose, or draw. Cheer them on. I know you guys are saying, hey, it hasn't been much to cheer for as of late, but look, they're trying to put some things together right now. They are 500 right now. They're 3-3, and they're a third Ohio Valley Conference. Leave a comment below and let me know, guys. Don't forget, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. And remember, be the one and lead.